Hello, and welcome. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here for this explainer. Today, we're unpacking something truly fascinating. We're looking at a complete production-ready blueprint for a cinematic geography documentary. But here's the kicker, the really wild part. This entire blueprint, the script, the visual directions, the timing, the prompts, the whole shebang, was generated entirely by artificial intelligence. We're going to see exactly how an AI processes and presents the wonders of our world. And trust me, it is incredibly well structured.
Okay, let's dive into this. Just listen to this actual opening narration scripted by the AI. It immediately establishes this premium National Geographic or BBC Earth-style tone, right? It doesn't just want to give us dry facts, it wants to inspire awe. It's setting the stage for a highly visual, deeply engaging journey right from the very first second.
So, to structure our journey today, we're going to look at an AI documentary blueprint, Earth's incredible waterways, colossal continents, geological extremes, and finally, wrap it up with a cinematic outro and some production tips. Starting with Section 1, an AI documentary blueprint, structuring a 5-minute educational masterpiece. So, the AI didn't just spit out a random list of trivia here. It architected a highly specific visual flow optimized for modern video generators like Veo or Sora. Notice the timeline it laid out. It budgets exactly 30 seconds for a grand cinematic space zoom intro just to hook the viewer. Then it meticulously paces the educational content, allocating really tight, specific windows for facts 1 through 10 and 11 through 20, before winding down with a 30-second cosmic outro. It's strategically pacing all this information to maximize audience retention. It honestly proves that the AI understands exactly how quickly we humans lose focus these days. Moving on to Section 2, Earth's incredible waterways, the planet's massive oceans, rivers, and lakes. We all know Earth is the blue planet. The AI highlights right away that our planet's surface is 71% water. But to create immediate contrast and really hook the learner, the script crucially notes that less than 3% of all that water is actually freshwater, with most of it completely locked away in glaciers. To show this, the AI prompts a seamless morphing visual that transitions from rolling ocean waves directly into massive Antarctic ice walls. It's such a cool visual idea. And then we get to this massive figure, 20%. Out of all the river water discharging into the oceans globally, 20% of it is carried by the mighty Amazon River alone. Just let that sink in. To make this data point visually breathtaking, the AI specifically scripted a prompt for a high-altitude drone shot gliding over the winding river through an endless green jungle canopy, all illuminated by a glowing golden hour mist.
But you know, the Amazon doesn't hold every single record uncontested. The AI script purposefully introduces some scientific tension here. It points out the ongoing debate over which river is actually the longest in the world. And to illustrate this, the AI designed a split-screen visual comparison. On one side, you've got the lush green Amazon rainforest, and on the other side, the Nile River winding its way through dry, stark desert landscapes. It's just a brilliant way to visually contrast these two geographic titans side by side. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how the AI chooses to visualize depth. Lake Baikal in Russia is an absolute behemoth. It holds a fifth of Earth's unfrozen surface freshwater and drops down over 5,000 feet. Instead of just showing us a boring flat map, the AI scripted a prompt for an ultra-realistic underwater dive. It tells the generator to show sunbeams piercing through crystal-clear blue ice, straight down into the deep, dark water column below. All right, Section 3, Colossal Continents and Land Masses, visualizing the sheer scale of our land. If you look at standard flat maps, Africa's size is vastly, vastly misrepresented. The AI blueprint tackles this distortion head-on. Look at these comparisons. Africa is so immensely huge that you can literally fit the USA, China, India, and most of Europe inside its borders, all at the same time. No way, right? To make this mind-bending fact stick, the AI utilizes a prompt for an animated, glowing 3D globe. It dynamically snaps the glowing borders of all these massive nations straight into the African continent to reveal its truly mind-boggling scale. 11. That is the striking number of different time zones that Russia stretches across. Spanning 2 continents, it is officially the widest country on Earth. The AI's visual solution for this? A high-tech orbital map with glowing neon grid lines sweeping sequentially across the entire landmass to show the passage of time. The AI then builds rapid narrative momentum with these totally unbelievable metrics. Canada has over 2 million lakes, literally more than the rest of the planet combined. Indonesia is an absolute maze made up of 17,508 individual islands. Chile is a total geographical anomaly, stretching 4,300 kilometers long but averaging a mere 177 kilometers wide. And Australia sits totally alone, uniquely functioning as a continent, a nation, and an island simultaneously. The AI script makes these massive, hard-to-grasp numbers completely digestible by using rapid drone flyovers, glowing neon borders, and cinematic orbital tilts.
Which brings us to Section 4, Geological Extremes and Wonders, pushing the limits of our planet's environments. I'll pause for a second here. Really think about your answer to this question. What is the world's largest desert? When we hear the word desert, we almost instinctively imagine scorching heat, endless golden sand dunes, maybe some camels. But, as the AI points out, geography is full of surprises. The answer is actually Antarctica. Deserts are scientifically defined by precipitation, or rather, the complete lack of it, not by temperature. Antarctica is a 14 million square kilometer polar expanse that receives almost no rain or snow at all. To anchor this super counterintuitive truth, the AI script directs a harsh, cinematic visual of a roaring blizzard rolling across endless, barren white ice under a freezing cold sun. Speaking of deserts, the AI highlights a dramatic climatic shift. Just 6,000 years ago, which is practically a blink of an eye in geological time, the Sahara was a lush, green savanna filled with sprawling lakes and diverse wildlife. To illustrate this rapid, crazy change, the AI prompts a seamless time-lapse morph, transforming that prehistoric green landscape directly into the harsh, wind-swept golden dunes we know today. And this brilliantly illustrates how perspective changes everything. We're all taught that Mount Everest is the tallest mountain on Earth, and it is, at 8,848 meters above sea level. But if you measure from base to peak, Hawaii's Mauna Kea absolutely crushes it at 10,210 meters. The AI cleverly uses a 3D ocean cross-section animation to slice right beneath the waves, revealing Mauna Kea's massive, hitting underwater height. You see, our planet is not static. It is constantly reshaping itself. The AI groups these final extreme facts to emphasize active tectonic forces. The Himalayas are actively colliding right now, growing 4 millimeters taller every single year. Iceland is basically bubbling with over 100 volcanoes. Globally, there are over 1,500 active volcanoes, and a staggering 75% of them sit right on the Pacific Ring of Fire. The AI visualizes this with a global thermal map highlighting bright red heat spots glowing ominously all around the Pacific Ocean. And finally, Section 5, Cinematic Outro and Tips, the AI's meta advice for YouTube production. This is where it gets super meta. The AI understands not just the geographical facts, but the psychology of modern attention spans. It actually provided exact technical specifications for a human creator. First, it advises applying bass boost and mild compression to the voiceover to mimic that rich, authoritative David Attenborough sound. Second, it dictates high-contrast, bold fonts for perfect readability on small mobile screens. And third, a strict pacing guardrail. Keep every single shot under 3 seconds. The AI knows that rapid visual changes are absolutely required to maintain audience retention today. The blueprint concludes with this final suggested text overlay. Explore, learn, protect our planet. It perfectly matches the cinematic visual prompt the AI generated, a wide shot pulling way back into deep space, watching the green and violet southern lights, the aurora australis, shimmering on the edge of Earth's atmosphere before slowly fading into a dark, cosmic star field. Which leaves us with this final thought. If an AI can instantly synthesize billions of years of geographic history, meticulously paste it out, script the entire voiceover, and design the precise visual prompts for a premium documentary blueprint, what unseen complexities of our universe will it help us explore and understand next? It is an incredible time to be a learner. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep exploring.